The flame from this candle and the light that it produces has a very special meaning to a person who has had or who is currently battling cancer. To them it could represent life, or it could represent the connection to something more powerful. For many of us, we light a candle at our homes or our places of worship in the memory of a loved one that we have lost to this terrible disease. I would like to tell you about and invite you to an event right here in your community where a candle gives thousands of people hope, and every candle has a name. The Relay for Life of Gwinnett County is a walking event held every May at the Gwinnett County Fair Grounds for the American Cancer Society. Every year, people from all over Gwinnett, from our schools, our churches, government offices, and private businesses, all come together for one common purpose, and that's to raise funds to support the fight against all forms of cancer. With over 3,600 events held across the country and several thousand more in 20 countries around the world, Relay for Life is the signature fundraising effort for the American Cancer Society. And the Relay for Life right here in Gwinnett County is the largest of them all. Over a 12-hour period, the fairgrounds has transformed into one of Gwinnett County's largest cities. Over 10,000 people joined to celebrate and honor the cancer survivors of Gwinnett and to take time to memorialize and remember those that have died from cancer. For cancer survivors here in Gwinnett, Relay is a true celebration of life. Before the start of the official walking event, a reception is held in their honor to welcome them and their caregivers as we celebrate together any and all victories over cancer. Here you will see lifelong friendships being made, many stories that are told, and the gift of joy that is shared by everyone. When it's time for the walking to begin, our survivors lead the event. They are brothers and sisters in strength who come together to form a true army of purple. Walking together with their loved ones and their caregivers, our survivors make their way around the nearly 1-mile track of the fairgrounds, while thousands of people gather on both sides of the track, forming a human walkway. Everyone standing and cheering as they show their love and support of these personal battles against cancer. From that moment on, the walking doesn't stop, even if it's raining. Over the next 12 hours, participants and teams walk laps to show their love and support for those in their lives who have been touched by cancer. As the walking continues, activities are held on the main stage and at campsites all across the fairgrounds. You can see the world's famous Purple Gloves dance, live bands, rides and games for the entire family, arts and crafts, and lots of food. Things are happening all throughout the evening and into the morning hours for everyone's enjoyment, and I promise you, there is something there for everyone. After nightfall covers the fairgrounds, the mood of the event changes as the entire fairgrounds goes silent. All of the lights are turned off, and the entire fairgrounds track is lit by thousands of luminaria bags, and every candle has a name. The luminaria lap is a very quiet time and is one of the most powerful and emotional moments during Relay. Thousands of people walking in complete darkness, their image lit by a single candle, while reflective songs played by bagpipes echo all across the fairgrounds. It's that moment during Relay where remembrance and hope come together. It's not only the time to reflect and grieve for those that we've lost to cancer, but also, we together as a Relay community share the vision that tomorrow brings the hope of a world that is cancer-free. Some have said this is a life-changing moment in their lives. I couldn't agree more. The only way to know all of what it really means to be a part of Relay is to be a part of it yourself. So again, I invite you, your family, your friends, or your company to become part of the #1 of its kind, the world's largest relay, the Relay for Life of Gwinnett County. So come join us as a participant, as a team from your church, from your school, or your place of employment, or become one of our corporate sponsors. Help us to celebrate more birthdays as we create more survivors, and help us to develop a world where our children, or our children's children, never have to hear those words, "You have cancer." Contact us today so we can connect you with a Relay for Life ambassador, and we look forward to seeing you at the very next Relay for Life of Gwinnett County.